Hello everyone and welcome to the BayNet Weekly News. I am your host, JJ Atchison, and today's date is May 3rd, 2024. We have a lot to go over today, including a new $115 million development is coming to Charles County, and a La Plata High School senior earns perfect score on the ACT. That and more coming right on up. A joint venture partnership between Baltimore-based MCB Real Estate and Calvert County-based Generation Properties has initiated construction on the Shops at Fairway Village, a $115 million mixed-use development positioned in the Waldorf section of Charles County, comprising 120,000 square feet of grocery, restaurant, and retail space and 186 residential units. Upon completion of leasing activities and the move-in of residents, the multifaceted project is expected to support more than 300 jobs, contribute approximately $1.2 million to the local real estate tax base annually, and provide housing for nearly 450 residents. Construction is underway on the retail component of the Shops at Fairway Village, and leases have been signed with Wise Markets, Sit Down Restaurant Expectation, as well as Hair Cuttery, Kinder Care Learning Centers, McDonald's, Heartland Dental, and Celea Nail and Spa, totaling just over 90,000 square feet of space. This activity represents approximately 76% of the total square footage of the project. The first phase of the retail section is expected to be delivered in fall 2025, and the schedule MCB Real Estate is working with a national builder for the residential portion of the development, and construction of the project is anticipated to start in 2025. The Shops at Fairway Village is positioned at the signalized intersection of St. Charles Parkway and Billingsley Road, with two freestanding buildings fronting Billingsley Road. The site, located less than 30 miles from Washington, D.C., serves a quickly growing and captive trade area of over 50,000 residents, including nearly 20,000 households, with an average household income approaching $132,000. Nearly 40,000 cars pass the site daily. To learn more, make sure you read the full article. About 1/4% of students who take the ACT each year earn a perfect score. In 2022, the last year for which statistics are available, that was 3,376 students out of 1.34 million who earned a composite score of 36. It's not known how many students have taken the ACT in 2024 yet, but Will Alcorn, a senior at La Plata High School, is one of those who reached perfection, a 36. The ACT contains multiple choice tests in 4 areas, that being English, mathematics, reading, and science. It also has an optional writing test, which is not included in the composite score. The test is a curriculum-based achievement exam that measures what students have learned in school. Students who earn a 36 composite score have likely mastered all of the skills and knowledge they will need to succeed in a first-year college course in core subject areas, according to a news release from the ACT. Alcorn has taken the ACT 4 times. The first time he didn't do well, probably because he was well hydrated and had to use the restroom. Quote, "It sounds silly," he said. Alcorn advises test takers to not drink too much water the night before or morning of the test, quote, "or else that problem arises." Alcorn, currently ranked number 1 in the Plata's class of 2024, has committed to the University of Alabama, where he plans to study accounting. At La Plata, he has participated in the Key Club, has been on the IT's academic team each year since 9th grade, and a member of the National Honor Society and the math team since he was a sophomore. He is currently the vice president of the Student Government Association and a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Alcorn has also been in Unified Sports, taking part in Unified Tennis earlier this year, and is a member of the Unified Track Team. As we've all heard by now, 2 broods of cicadas will be emerging in mid-May. This will be the first time since 1803 that 2 broods have emerged at the same time. But where exactly in southern Maryland will these pesky insects hang out? According to Cicada Mania, brood XIII and brood XIX are expected to emerge in Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. In an interview with Fox 5, Michael Ropp from the University of Maryland's Entomology Department stated that we may see some cicadas emerge in the southern parts of St. Mary's County. The immediate Washington, D.C. area is somewhat safer now, as no cicadas are expected to emerge. The only area that is expected to host both broods together is central Illinois, so don't worry, there shouldn't be a huge amount in our area. Since it's been 220 years since these two broods have met, scientists are extremely curious to see what effects this event may have, such as the possibility of interbreeding. So, how should you deal with the cicadas? Well, simply put, just let them be. Cicadas are completely harmless to humans. They are loud though, like very loud. Their high-pitched buzzes or mating songs can reach up to 100 decibels. That's equivalent to a motorcycle or jackhammer. They've been underground for a very long time, so this is a big moment for them. But other than that minor inconvenience, the cicadas are only expected to be around until late June, so try to enjoy them. Overall, there shouldn't be too much to worry about for the Southern Maryland region when it comes to cicadas this year. The Bowie Bay Sox, the Double-A affiliate of the Baltimore Orioles, had their 3-game win streak snapped against the Erie Seawolves on Thursday night by a final score of 11-3 at Prince George's Stadium. The loss also snapped a 5-game home winning streak for the Bay Sox. For a third straight game, Erie, which is 12-10, scored the game's first runs on back-to-back solo home runs from Chris Myers and Trey Cruz off Bowie's starting right-hander Trace Bright. Steven Scott drove in a pair of runs on a triple down the right field line with 2 outs to double Erie's lead 4-0 after the top of the 4th. The Orioles' number 16 prospect finished the game going 4.2 innings, allowing 4 runs on 5 hits and 2 walks over 6 strikeouts in the loss. Bright has now punched out 6 batters in each of his last 2 starts. In the bottom of the 4th, Bowie, which is 13-11, cut Erie's lead in half on a 2-run homer by T.T. Bowens. The 25-year-old first baseman now has 4 homers on the season and has 20 RBIs, good for first in the Eastern League. Judd Fabian singled home a third Bay Sox run in the 5th to close the deficit to 1. The Seawolves scored 7 unanswered runs in the 6th and 7th to blow the game open. Scott drove in a pair of runs in the 6th on a 2-run double and drove in 3 more runs on a homer in the 7th to give him 7 RBIs on the night. Left-hander Adam Wolf picked up the win for the Seawolves after dealing 2.1 scoreless innings of relief with 3 strikeouts. The Financial Crime section is issuing a community-wide warning about skimming devices. In the past month, the Prince George's County Police Department has recovered 10 overlay credit card skimming devices at convenience stores and other businesses in the county. Skimming devices can be placed at point-of-sale terminals inside of retail stores, grocery stores, convenience stores, or any location where credit card transactions are conducted. We are urging members of the community to be vigilant when making credit/debit card payments at point-of-sale machines. A complete list of locations where skimming devices were found is included in the article. Investigators are offering the following guidance to help avoid being victimized by these point-of-sale skimming devices. First, swiping your credit/debit card places you at the greatest risk of compromise. Contactless credit cards or tap to pay is a safer method of payment. 2. Stores with heavy customer traffic are at greater risk for overlay skimmers. And 3. Be vigilant for devices with inoperable chip readers. If you believe there is a skimming device on an ATM or card reader in the county, or you believe you have been a victim of a skimming device, please contact the Prince George's County Police Department. Please also notify store personnel and leave the device in place and allow law enforcement to remove it. Prince George's County Police Department detectives investigating skimming devices can be reached at 301-516-1464. And that's all we got for you this week on the BayNet Weekly News. If you'd like more information on every single article that we covered today, they are all linked down below. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see y'all next week.